Hey viewers and viewers, my name is General Red Strategist and welcome back to some more indie horror. This is another one from itch.io that I've actually had on my computer for a while. This is The Interview, about, well, a short horror experience about a place where you definitely don't want to work. It says on the page online that apparently this is sort of like a horror mockumentary, which sounds kind of weird, but we've got two VHS tapes on this table. There was no main menu to this game, which makes me think that when we get to the end of it, it's one of those games that's probably going to force quit me out, so I'm going to have to be ready for that in case it messes up my Bandicam recording, which I'm kind of hoping it doesn't. So, what do we want here? Do we want tape one of a prison guard or something? And I don't know what's going on there. Soldiers in a cell with the devil? I don't know. Alright, load this one. The prison guard one. Why the hell not? I have no idea. Oh. Officer Paul. Yeah, hey there, lad. You must be Brian Moore. I was told that you're here to conduct an interview. He doesn't talk very fast, old Officer Paul. I'm in charge of showing you around the block. Let's get this over with. Okay. Oh, am I moving? I am moving. Okay. There is a run option, I think, in this game, but it's not doing. Well, this almost reminds me of the start of SCP Containment Breach. All those incarcerated in this block here are in for serious crimes. I imagine they are. The guy over there shot down 27 people in a church. Crazy stuff. Well, just talking about them openly, where they can hear us. I don't get paid enough to look after these twats, but I'm in charge here. Let's keep moving. Well, good to know you're helping, well, doing the exposition for me. God, it reminds me a bit of Chiller's Art games, this, with like the real sort of human textures mapped onto a low polygon model. The inmates follow a strict schedule here. They return to their cells at 8 PM. Oh. They just finished dinner an hour ago, so the cafeteria is closed. Well, good for them, I guess. The interrogation room is up ahead. Only those with access are allowed. I don't know why I'm doing this voice. Let's get a move on. Yes, let's get a move on indeed, Officer Paul. Let's get our hasses down there. Why are there armed soldiers here? We're going to interview a monster. As far as I can go, lad. Your subject is to be interviewed here. I hear she's tricky to handle. No weapons past this point. You know the drill. Okay. Good luck, lad. Hope to see you in one piece. Well, that tells me I'm probably not going to get out in one piece. How are you guys doing? You alright? Alright. I guess we're going in. Oh, joy. Greetings, my child. What brings you here? I'm Brian. I'm here to ask you a few questions. You may call me Sister Maria, my child. This is probably not the right sort of voice to be giving her, but fine. Sister Maria, are you human? I believe not, my dear, for the Lord sent me here to carry out his will. Is anyone noticing the fact that she's clearly not human? Are you guys back there just not bothered about it? The Lord, is there a higher power that you serve? His will. What's his will? His will to purge the world of all sinners too, to form a world of absolute truth. Okay, higher power. A divine being, the Almighty. He is the embodiment of absolute truth. Are there more of your kind out there? Is it possible for humans to contact your God? I was sent alone. I alone am enough to carry out his will. Okay, she speaks in just single sentences, so that's fine. Is it possible for humans to contact your God? Be not afraid. The Almighty will reach out when it is time. It's not a very scary voice. I see and what? My child, tell me. Do you think humankind is free of sin? I don't think so. Not at all. It isn't, but we've moved forward as a race. Sister Maria, I would rather continue the interview process. Wonder if there's multiple endings to this game. It isn't, but we've moved forward, perhaps. And tell me, child, what do you think might drive your kind to sin? I'm not sure. Greed, maybe? Pride, I guess? I'm going to say pride. What leads humankind to ruin my child is lack of faith. Tell me, child, do you believe in a god, a higher power? Well, I was going to say no, but until I saw you, I think there probably is something. I do not. Humankind has moved past the need for a god. Yes, I do believe in a higher power. Is this the right answer for her? I see, my child. And do you not want to be free of sin? Accept the blessings of the Lord, my child. Also, I do note she's got a floating eye above her. He only can spare you on the day of judgment. I think it's too late for that, Sister Maria. I'd rather continue the interview. Sister Maria, I have a job to do. Ah, my child, I see you're cautious. I can understand. But, my child, your reluctance to believe will not end well. For instance, your wife, a sweet young woman, her death was unfortunate. I saw it all. You were both like-minded, energetic, but full of disbelief. Things could have gone very differently that day. It's a shame indeed. How the hell do you know that? It doesn't matter now. She's gone and no god can change that. I mean, normally, most people would probably go for this. I'm going to go for this one. Ah, my child, you do not understand. The Lord tells me what I want to know. He who is all-powerful, he can see the future and change the past. Submit to him and everything you once lost will be yours again. Let's put that aside. I'd appreciate it if you could answer me. Sister Maria, I believe you didn't answer me. What is your goal? Ah, my child, I believe I told you already. To eradicate all sin. She's probably going to eradicate humankind. My child, all of humankind began as one at first. Man was pure, free of sin. But man abandoned God, so they must be punished. And how exactly do you plan on doing that? The seed of truth from which all began. Its divine power will reset the world to that of a pure one. My mission is absolute, my child. I will eradicate the world of sin. You understand that any such action will lead to military force, and what do you plan to do if you meet any resistance to your actions? Should probably just say I'll destroy them. Ah, my child, resistance will be futile. For they may win the fight, but lose the war. When the day of judgment draws closer, the one who lose ultimately will be the ones who lose ultimately will be humankind themselves. So those who do not resist will be spared. Yes, my child, for the Lord will forgive he who repents. A bright future awaits those folk who accept the Lord. Is it not a tempting proposition? It might be appealing to some, but I'm not sure. So humankind might refuse to accept his teachings? So be it. I have no other choice then. And now she breaks out and kills everybody. Told ya. When the day of judgment comes, they shall not be spared. You shall be judged too, my child, but I shall not be the one delivering it. It will be up to the Lord to judge you. But keep in mind, on the day of judgment, no man shall be spared from his wrath. I wish you could manually advance the text, rather than having to wait for it. Yeah, she's gonna kill ya. Sorry, Brian, I think you're a bit dead. Strange sounds in the background. Okay, how weird. Oh, what? Okay, never mind. July 23rd, 1993. 3 years later. When she got out. That was unexpected. I thought it was just going to end there, because I was told, well, it said on the itch.io page it was only a short game, but I can't do anything here. We're just fixed in this position, looking forward. Is fire up there? Smoke? Oh, yeah, that's all ablaze. And, oh, there's... Well, Sister Maria was just there, yeah, looking amongst the cars. Oh, a game by Tyrobyte. Special thanks to Seraphon Dev. Music by Magmi.Soundtracks. Clank Build. Well, that was a strange little one, wasn't it, ladies and gentlemen? The interview. Yeah, I guess there's probably multiple routes that you can go there, multiple endings that you can probably go. Seems I condemn the world to destruction, I guess. Oh dear. Alright, I'm just going to jump cut in case it force quits me out of the game. 1 second all. I'll resume obviously if something happens. Okay, never mind. It actually took me back to this point. So, Hang on, if I just put that back in there, this one, does it just take me straight to the interview? Perhaps? Okay, it just takes me straight here. So I imagine, could you get an alternate ending? Let's see. So, Sister Maria, yes. Are you human? Let's just see if we can get something a bit different. We try answering some different questions. I mean, these ones you both go through. If only there's a way to skip through this, so you can actually just get to new choices a bit faster and all that. He's the embodiment of absolute truth. Are there more of your kind out there? And next question, please. Okay, so they think this is where we start making choices at this point, isn't it? So this is where she starts talking to us. Right, do you think humankind is free of sin? Sister Maria, I would rather continue the interview process. What if I say I don't think so? Not at all. And tell me, child, what do you think might drive your kind to sin? This question again. Greed? What leads humankind to ruin, my child, is lack of faith. Okay, and she just says that. So it doesn't matter what choice you make there, because I think she just tells you about lack of faith anyway. Do you believe in God? Yes, I do. And do you not want to be free of sin? Accept the blessings of the Lord. She's just going through everything she went through before. Too late for that. I'd rather continue the interview. She's saying I'm cautious. Your reluctance to believe will not end well. Okay, now she just talks about my wife. So maybe we have to do the shocked reaction to this. Oh, how do you know about that? Indeed. Well, let's see then. Wait, was that different text? Mind your language, my child. Remain calm. The Lord tells me what I want to know. So that was a little bit different. He was all-powerful, he can see the future, that's the same as before. Submit to him, and everything you once lost will be yours again. Maybe we say yes. Appreciate if you could answer me. Ah, my child, I believe I told you already. Yeah, that's the same as before. Yeah, to eradicate all sin, we know that. Maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe there is only one ending. I don't know, I just feel like sometimes when it has... Oh wait, you can skip up here. Will lead to military force. I carry out these actions under the guidance of the Lord. Do you dare question his words? Well, she just messed up the friggin' thing. I don't think any military power will watch by as you eradicate all sin, Sister Maria. I didn't mean to do so, I'm simply suggesting a possible outcome. He who indulges in sin has no right to speak to me. Okay, we've gone down completely the wrong route. It seems this godforsaken race will never learn. Well, here comes this. Wow, my filthy presence fills her with disgust, apparently. And she called me a lowly insect. What a lovely, lovely... Whoa, Jesus. Okay, she threw me into a wall that time. Oh. Well, that's me. And I suppose that's another ending. Okay, so you can skip through. I wonder if we can get something else, perhaps. Hold on. If we go back to the main menu. Back to the VCR, yeah. Hang on, let me just put this one in again. I kind of want to see. What else can we get? So now that we know we can skip through, because I didn't even somehow notice that before. Right, there's this one. So she seems to be being okay here. They may win the fight but lose the war. When the day of judgment draws closer. Yeah, it'll be humankind who loses, sure. Those who don't resist will be spared. The Lord will forgive he who repents. A bright future awaits those folk who accept the Lord. I suppose it is a tempting proposition. Is she going to do something different or not? I don't know. No, she's just going to do this. That feels the same as before. So I guess there's two endings. Either one where you piss her off and she kills you, or one where you don't piss her off immediately, but you die anyway later on, I guess. And then she's going to go. And she just sort of gets out of there. Is there supposed to be gunfire in the background? Is that what that's meant to be? I don't know, I can't really tell. And then we get this, where we're in our car in July 23, in 1993. 3 years after. So the original interview is in 1990. There you go. Alright, well, I don't think there's really much else to say or do, other than if you want to see if there are other endings, if you take other combinations on the dialogue trees, then go and check this game out for yourself. Go and download it from itch.io. That was an interesting idea. It's just, you know, it is what it is. It's got those very retro graphics, which are always quite interesting to behold. And there is Sister Maria, having destroyed a bunch of cars or something. Look at her, just standing there. Good lord. Alright, well, Facebook and Twitter links down below, ladies and gentlemen, along with a link to my propagandist channel for anyone interested. And if you enjoyed, a like is always appreciated. But other than that, this is General Red signing off. Goodbye all. Oh, balls to ya. Oh, motherfucker. Oh, come on, what am I stuck on? Why am I stuck on that thing? Come on, can you not just step over it? Yeah, come on over here. Oh, what? Can I not climb up there? I can. Okay, that's good. Right, yeah, you go over there. That's right. You go there, you do your thing, and I'll go and do mine, like this. You son of a bitch. Right, I just need to quickly rejig, like this, so then she can't deal with me. Pull that across there. You should be safe now, okay? Well, that is still technically open, but I imagine she can't get to me. Right, so now I need to figure the fucking escape route. How you're supposed to get out of here. So, once again, I'm just going to jump cut while I go and look at the friggin' walkthrough.